I, Mrs. Sharma, wife of Professor T. Sharma, got a call from Professor Parimal Das and his wife, Dr. Bhagyalakshmi. They said their Center for Genetic Disorders is organizing first Professor Tikaram Sharma Memorial Lecture and World Down Syndrome Day on his birthday, 29th March. They invited me and my family to join this program online. They wanted us to say something about him. What should I say when these days in every news channel I hear the word "cube" most of the time? This word I had heard for the first time when Professor T. Sharma was going to Kiev to attend international symposium on medical aspect of Chernobyl accident in 1988 as an expert representing India. So these days, Professor Sharma is very much alive in my memory. How he described that nuclear disaster will badly affect the health of the people generation after generation. He always described us about the places he visited when he went to different places to participate in international seminars, symposiums, conferences, and meetings. He was open to all, free, frank, and jovial, but sometimes it was quite difficult for all of us to face him. Professor Sharma always wanted guests or his friends to welcome them at home. Professor Casperson, Professor Onu, Professor Sperling, Professor Hansman, Professor Onu, Professor Ken Jones, and many others had lunch or dinner at our BHU quarters. He had no hesitation inviting them, whether they will feel uncomfortable in Indian homes. Today, when he is no more around us, his distinguished students carrying his legacy further. Professor Rajiv Raman, his first PhD student and later on his colleague, Professor Mercy Jacob Raman, his student and colleague. We all remember you both and your family and the days we spent together in Banaras. Dr. Tulsi ji, you must be fine with your family. Once you had invited Professor T. Sharma and me at Diamond Hotel, where lovely kids of your NGO were performing beautifully. Your dedication and utmost care has given them freedom and exposure to the outer world. It is so heartwarming, so praiseworthy. Can it be fully expressed in words? On this very special day, I want to thank Professor Parimal Das, coordinator of this program, and the whole committee members for inviting us to be a part of this important lecture. I thank you all and wish you all very healthy and happy life.
Sometimes I look up in the sky and say, "We love you, Baba, and miss you always. Thank you for touching so many lives. We love you, Baba."
I'm Shania, Professor Sharma's granddaughter. And I'm Raghavir, his grandson. Baba has always inspired me to never be afraid in doing anything, whether it was something as simple as helping me pull out my first baby tooth or showering me with words of wisdom before my black belt exam. Baba has always encouraged me to view my fears in a different way, in a happier manner, which I will always remember and cherish forever. Baba has taught me that no matter how many struggles and hardships we go through in life, We can always follow our dreams and do what we love.
I'm Sushant, Professor Sharma's younger son. The void that he has left in me can never be filled. I wish only if he could still be around. He was a very caring father. I miss him a lot.
My father, he was the most loving, caring, and a very encouraging person. In fact, he was the pillar of strength for all of us. In joyous moments, in difficult times, we always miss him. We know that his blessings are there for us forever, but still we miss his physical presence.
I'm Subhashish, Professor Sharma's elder son.
I'm Rashna, his daughter-in-law.
The one thing that really inspires me about Baba is his courage. As we were growing up in Banaras, as young kids going to school, he was always our pillar of strength, and we looked up to him. No matter what the obstacles, no matter what the challenges, he was always courageous. He always spoke his mind. He never cared about what others would think of what he said. We really love to follow his footsteps.
I have cherished every moment I spent under Baba's guidance. He was and he is my guide and my guru. Baba always believed in what I did, not just as a person, but also as a practitioner. We as a family are definitely very fortunate to have received his blessings, and we continue to feel and perceive his divine presence.
On behalf of the entire Sharma family in Kurseong, in Siliguri, and here in California, we want to thank everyone in Banaras Hindu University organizing this memorial lecture in honor of Baba. We miss him and wish you all the best for your lecture. Namaste.